Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another one. So, in this one, I will be talking about Obsession. It came out like 2 weeks ago or something. Uh, we had a late release here, and I didn't really, get to see it earlier. So, yeah, I'm making this review right now, and I watched it like few hours ago. Really enjoyed the movie, and you know, Curry Barker directed it. So he was basically a YouTuber. I mean, if you have heard about the movie, you probably know this, but basically, he was a YouTuber who directed like short films, comedy sketches as well, and he basically created this movie Obsession under $1 million, which is like really, I mean, crazy feat, I guess, because big budget movies like Endgame or whatever, these are like $300 million. So I mean, I'm not saying that it's like Endgame because there are a lot of things in it like CGI and whatnot, but still it's really great that he managed to do that, and the movie turned out really great. Some might even call him Curry Baker because he cooked. I mean, bakers bake stuff, but you know what? You get my point, right? I could have made the same joke with curry as well, curry cook, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, let's talk about the movie. So basically, by the way, this video contains spoilers. So if you have not watched the movie yet, check it out. Really good horror movie. It's not like horror, like I mean, ghostly horror, I guess. But more of a make you uncomfortable kind of horror movie. So yeah, check it out if you're into it, and if you're not, I mean, still give it a chance. You may like it. So yeah, uh, so basically, this movie's core concept is like, uh, you know, really think about what you wish for, if that comes true. So there is this guy basically called Bear, and he's obsessed with this girl Nikki, but he does not really have the confidence to confess to her about how he feels and whatnot. And Nikki, I guess, just considers him as a good friend. Uh, Bears, I guess Sarah was her name or whatever. There is this another girl who says that she considers him like a younger brother. So, but Bear does not know this, and he's like trying to confess his feelings towards Nikki. But by the way, the main, antagonist of the film, according to me, was his friend. Such a dick. Like you could have, just told him at the beginning, like, dude, we have something going on. I think you should know this. We are friends. Or even if that's not something you do, like at the end, could you just, repeat what he said? Like, just say, I want to, cancel Bear's wishes or whatever he says. All right, give me $1 billion. So, that guy really pissed me off, and I'll get to my thoughts about Bear as well. But let's just finish this, then we'll get into it. So basically, he goes to this, magical kind of shop which sells those weird stones and whatnot, good vibe shit, like I don't know, weird sort of stuff, and he sees there one wish below. So basically, for those who have not watched it and still watching the video, it's like, imagine you got the Aladdin's lamp, and then there is this genie who only grants you one wish, and he really, might use the loopholes if you don't phrase your wish correctly. Basically, that's it. So uh, he does not have the confidence to, communicate his feelings towards her. So he basically says, you know what, fuck it, I'll just wish that she loves me more than anything or anyone else in the world. And the wish comes true. She's like completely obsessed with him, and she's not Nikki anymore. She's possessed by some demon, I suppose. And yeah, it gets quite uncomfortable. there is this girl who has a crush on Bear who likes him, and Nikki kills that girl because she's jealous. And at that point, Bear is like, "All right, I need to, put an end to this," and he basically kills himself. That's like the, basic overview of the movie. Now, what I feel about this character, and this could be like not widely agreed upon or whatever, but these are my thoughts. You are entitled to your own thoughts. Again, this is subjective. We see things differently. If you have a different opinion, do share it, I suppose, and yeah, whatever. So I feel like Bear is not really the antagonist here, because like if we think about it, he likes this girl, he gets this weird wish thing, and he just says, "Oh, I wish she would love me." And like if you really think about it, like has like not everybody has done this. Like if you believe in those eyelash things, that if an eyelash comes out and you blow it, your wish comes true. Or if you think about what you want before blowing your birthday candle, your wish comes true. Like 100 different things like these exist, right? Like just toss a coin in the lake and think about what you want, it will come true. So I guess that was the whole thing, and he didn't really think about it. Like if honestly I would get something like one wish willow stick, I would also say that, I mean, this is bullshit, but you know what, I'll just say it for the sake of it. Now he didn't really know that it was going to happen, and it did happen. And at first he was quite weirded out by it, like, why is she suddenly into me? And he tries to give her space as well. And I mean, he does some stuff that's not completely justifiable, but like for the most of it, I feel like he's not really a bad human, I guess, because like say when he comes to know about that the only way to end this wish, by the way, he tries to end it. He calls the number and he's like, "Can I cancel the wish? Can I alter the wish?" Yeah, like alter the wish. That was kind of weird. And even asked that is it real or not. He's not like just I like it. I don't care if it's real or not. He like genuinely wants to have something with her, I suppose, and that's just not there. And he kind of sees it, but he tries to just hope that people might just be making stuff up, like when his friends say that you might be taking advantage of her, or vice versa. He says, "No, we both are quite happy and whatnot." So I mean, he's not a protagonist. He has like his own vices as well, but I think some of his actions can be justifiable. And even in the end, when he really understands like how deep this is, he really tries to end the curse or whatever. So he goes to his friend and he's like, "All right, man, just make my wish cancel out or something." And when that didn't work, he tries to kill himself with a gun. Now his problem was that he was a chicken, but honestly, I mean, a lot of people are so many people don't go through with the stuff they have planned, right? So I mean, that's normal. That doesn't make someone a villain, I suppose. But yeah, and when he sees that he can't do it, he just takes those sleeping pills. So that's one of the things that led to this whole situation, that he was a bit too coward to express how he felt. And honestly, it could have been so easily dealt with if only his friend would have told him what's really going on. This really reminded me of that Spider-Man 2. Like, was it 2 or was it 3? I'm not sure, but where Harry's like, "Come on, dude, you're not going to ask MJ out." So I did, and that it reminded me of that, and it really pisses me off, like how can you be so, I mean, but I guess it is what it is, isn't it? And after all, it's just a movie. So yeah, that's what I tell myself, every time something like happens like this that really pisses me off, and this is not real, it's not happening. And I guess you should too, because at the end of the day, this was just for entertainment, right? So it's a good movie actually, though. I really enjoyed the movie. And about Nikki, I suppose how would Nikki, get out of that situation, because she, smashed the face of that girl, and then she killed his friend, and Bear died in front of her. So now that Nikki is out of that, prison or whatever, like she begged him to, just kill me. She's asleep right now, just kill me. So now that she's out here, first of all, I think it was somewhat like Get Out. If you have seen that movie, I mean, it's quite popular. The Jordan Peele movie. Basically, it's like you are trapped inside your own mind, and basically, white people used to hypnotize black people and make them work as their slaves, and they were like trapped inside their minds. They could see everything, they could hear everything, but they couldn't control themselves. So I guess that's what was happening with Nikki, but a bit worse, because like she was crying, screaming, and whatever. So yeah, what happened to Nikki was really bad, and after she was going to kill herself, but at like the pills kicked in. I had this thought like they were going for a happy ending for both Nikki and Bear, but then they chose the good ending for us, because if you think about it, I suppose Nikki also wished that Bear would be obsessed with her, and they both were like smiling and whatever, like for a few minutes. They're like, all right, this is perfect, they both will live for like however long, and they would be obsessed over each other, they both get what they wanted. So yeah, that would have been a happy ending for them, but they chose the good ending. And because when he took the sleeping pills or whatever, I thought like he might have vomited it, because we saw that she broke the wish thing. I was not sure at that time that what she wished for, like was it he lives forever or whatever. I was not sure, but yeah, so basically he died, and then Nikki came to like she got her body back, I guess, or she became conscious. And like, how do you get out of that situation now? Like, police would be all over you, and how do you convince them that you didn't do this? Like, she did in front of 20 people when they were at his friend's house party. She was acting quite weird, like, and by the way, great performance from the actors. Like when she says stay, no, 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 we are supposed to be having a good time. So yeah, really good stuff, gives you a lot to think about. Mostly, uh, I guess gives you a morality check, I suppose, which side of the line you are on. And as I have said, that everyone has different morality, so I guess it is that. And yeah, I am done with this one. So thanks for watching, and goodbye. Bye bye.